Out now in stores is the new Wizkids Heroclix set based off of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy comic book. Now, earlier in the summer, Wizkids had a different set that was based off of the movie, but this one's totally based off of the comic book. So for those familiar with the comic book series, it's got figures from the old Guardian of the Galaxy, the new Guardians of the Galaxy, and villains and important characters of the Marvel Galactic Universe. So let's actually check out what is in store for the release. Now, first we've got a Fast Forces pack. For those that don't know, Fast Forces pack is basically a team in a box. So Heroclix is a miniature game where you pay points for each figure, and you put together teams based off a point value. So like a 400-point game, or a 500-point game, or a 300-point game. So each figure is a different point value, kind of basically on how good they are. So in this case, the Fast Forces pack gives you a team in a box. Really, really handy for those who are just getting started. In this case, this is a 300, 400, 500-point team based off of Marvel's Inhumans. You get characters such as Black Bolt, Medusa, Gorgon, Lockjaw, Crystal, and I'm going to totally forget his name. All in one package, which is great for people starting off. So let's actually dive in to see what you get with the package. First, there's the figures themselves. You've got Black Bolt, who of course is going to be super powerful. He comes in at either 150 or 100 points. I mean, Black Bolt's the king of the Inhumans. He's going to be kind of that linchpin, powerful member of your team. Next, we've got Crystal. Crystal, of course, Inhuman is 100 points. So them together, we're looking at 250 points if you were to play them both. Next is Karnak. That was the one I forgot. Karnak's nice sculpt on it. The great use of the translucent. He's a nice 100 points. Medusa, Black Bolt's queen. Very, very cool figure. Dynamic pose. She's coming in at 100 points. We have Gorgon. Gorgon is either 150 or 100 points. I used him at a tournament in Gen Con. It was a great figure. I used him from actually this box. So the figures are slightly different. And then finally, everyone's favorite, Inhuman dog, Lockjaw. Great figure. Love the sculpt. Basically, you know, he is a transporter. He's going to get your guys from point A to point B by teleporting them. He comes in at just a simple 50 points. So you get the team, and then in your pack, you get a whole bunch of other goodies. First, you get cards which help explain the team and all their special abilities. You can get point values. It kind of gives you some of their special rules. Easy way to keep track of what everyone does. Plus, it gives you some cool flavor. Like Crystal has the ability of elemental control, and Lockjaw has teleporting dog. Gorgon, they don't have it on here. That's his main set skill. Medusa has grab and squeeze because she could do that with her hair. Then Black Bolt's got Inhuman Royal Family as his ability, and then Master Blow. Cool thing, great way of easily putting together your team. You get basic rules on how to play, and then most importantly, a map to play on. This one has the Attilan North Atlantic Ocean, or Ocean Outdoors. And this is another, it's the same side. And on the other side we have Attilan Blue Area of the Moon. So two locations fairly familiar for fans of the Marvel universe and specifically Inhumans. So really, if you're just getting into Heroclix, great way to start. easy way to get a quick force, and if you're really into Inhumans, I don't see why you would go any other way. So that's the first thing. So this kind of retails for anywhere from like 15 to 20 bucks, depending on where you go. Up next, this is what's known as the Gravity Feed. Gravity Feed have individual figures packaged. It's random. In the set, I believe there's 24 figures. They come in packages like this. Generally, if you were to buy a Gravity Feed, in my experience, you get about 2 sets and then a couple extra figures. The sets are usually about 10 figures. And they come in plastic case like this. So in this case, we get Nova from the Nova Corps. This would be the new Nova, Sam Alexander. Great sculpt. I love this sculpt. Love this figure. Very cool looking. He's got still learning because he's fairly new at being a member of the Nova team. Overall, cool figure. And since I'm putting together a Nova Force, it's someone I'm actually going to want to use. Keep in mind, these are all random. So the thing about the Gravity Feed is it's not really a rarity. So in the box, which we're going to get to next, there's rarities of common, uncommon, rare, super rares. In the Gravity Feed, there's just random assortment. As I said, you're generally going to get 2 sets if you buy the entire box. So here's another one, Badoon Hunter. Again, kind of going into the Guardians of the Galaxy history. There's great villains. They've been playing a lot into the latest series by Brian Michael Bendis. The Dunes have been helping out Thanos to do whatever Thanos does. So, if you're looking to pick up like individual figures here and there, this is the way to go if you just kind of want to get a flavoring. It's got some awesome figures. Guardians of the Galaxy members. You've got Star-Lord, Drax, Gamora, Nova. And then there's tons of other people, like Captain Marvel's been really, really wanted because, you know, Captain Marvel's awesome. There's Ronan the Accuser, there's Kree, soldiers, Chitauri, and even Space Knights. You know, for those who are fans of Rom, who will probably not see again in comics in a very, very long time, this is about the closest you're going to be getting to some Rom figures. Maybe you can make one out of it. So we opened up another one. We're getting Star-Lord. So 3 figures. We got, or 3 packages. We got 3 different figures. These retail for usually about $2.99 a piece. Though of course you can find different deals depending on where you go. Overall, it's a solid set. I'm a huge fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm excited to open these up and go through the entire thing. Finally, you've got the booster packs. Now, the booster packs come with 5 figures. There's usually about 2 commons, 2 uncommons, and a rare in there. And the rare can be like just rare, super rare. It all depends. These range anywhere in price from maybe 12 bucks to 15 bucks, depending on where you go. If you're looking to really get into the set, this is the way you're going to really want to build up your team and build up your collection. So here we go. So, opening up, here's the figures. We've got Gamora, Mantis. For fans of the Abnett and Lanning version of Guardians, you'll know her. We've got Raptor. She's played a little bit of into the past history, though fairly underused now. And then we've got Alpha Primitive. This is tied into the Inhumans. And then Proxima Midnight. This is a character that is part of Thanos' crew who's causing problems. Very, very cool figure with looks like kind of like a dead Kree on the base. Very random. You get the cards that kind of explain what everyone is. The colors on the bases will tell you if they're common or uncommon. If there's like a ring like this one has, it's usually something special, like a super rare or super uncommon. Also in there in the boosters is a subset of zombies. So some famous villains have turned into zombies and come in the set. You'll notice them, and they have a gold base. Let's open up another one. Nope, no zombie, but we got some other cool rares. The second one that we open up, we've got Maximus, Black Bolt's brother, Star Fox, who lives on Titan. We got Captain Marvel, a Badoon, and a Recorder figure. So overall, cool collection. Of course, the cards. So basically, when it comes to really want ability set, the boosters or the booster boxes are going to go a long way, and then the booster packs are going to help you with some individual figures. Now, the thing is, there's some figures that overlap. So Captain Marvel is in this one, but Captain Marvel is also in here. The figures are totally different. Though the sculpt is the same, usually the points that are different and what they do is different. So getting one from each isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just depending on what you want, and usually the points are going to be different as well. So you'll be able to mix and match and do some cool things no matter what you get. Overall, this set's really cool. I've played it so far. There seems to be a lot of knockback, which is ability. There's plays with some really cool Inhuman abilities. As I said, I've loved Gorgon playing his Quake ability out of the boosters. There's a lot of Kree, Space Knights, Guardian members, and then even cooler is that there's like the Elder Gods, space characters like the Beyonder and Collector, some of the classic Jack Kirby-ish characters that have played in the Marvel Universe. Speaking of characters that are pretty huge, we've got Thanos. He's clearly the rare in this one. Overall, like, if you're into the Marvel Galactic Universe and want to build out some Heroclix, this is a great set to start. There's some really cool abilities. I'm digging it. We'll have a longer post really going into and dissecting the set coming up. But overall, I'm a fan. I can't wait to dig in. Can't wait to incorporate these more into my Heroclix game. You can get this now on the shelves. It's Heroclix Guardians of the Galaxy comic book series. So yeah, you can catch us always at graphicpolicy.com, or of course here on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, wherever, all at Graphic Policy. We keep it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep on gaming, keep on reading, keep it geeky.